Right. Oh, good morning, everybody. Yeah, it is still morning. Okay. I did do a little bit of stuff offline. Not a whole lot. Um, I ended up turning in an aurora jellyfish to finish up the first part of that mission for the scientist. And I did finally catch a conger eel and end up delivering that. So those are the only two things. I also sorted out some of the boat stuff as far as upgrades and things. So made a little bit of progress there, did some fishing offline. This isn't what I wanted to look at, but I will go ahead and repair. Yeah, I went ahead and got the tier 2 hull upgrade and then these 3 upgrades and have started working towards this one here. I don't know if we'll get to all of the upgrades and stuff before we hit the end of the missions and things, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. And we need to go back over here to the research outpost because the researcher wanted us to pick up some stuff from over here and then bring it back to her. Try not to crash into the buoy. And it would help if we were going the right direction. So today might end up being a bit of a shorter stream. Unfortunately, I do have some stuff around the house that I would like to get done. So that will affect that a bit. Have we stopped over by this port? This dock thing? Yeah, I think that we did stop here. I'm squirreling again, checking out these other islands. So, pardon me for that. A slab of rock cuts above the waves. There are 4 large, powerful fish shapes carved into its face, and 4 great fissures running through the rock space. Those look like they might be sharks. I don't know if we can fish up sharks yet. If we have the, fishing rods for them. Looks like we can test here, though. Yep, yep. Those are some big fish. I wonder if you put them in here, do they decay? Because if so, that might be a problem. We'll put you there for now and see. Oh, and I was also talking about boating out over this guy. So I don't have anything in there that can be... that I'll lose. I'll just have to repair it. But I am curious as to what he'll do. It'll do. Ooh. That's spooky. Ow. Rude. Damaged my engine. Right, so the researcher wants us to pick up some stuff at the abandoned research station. That's over here. Somewhere. That's the new research station. So the abandoned one is over there. Some sort of prototype device. The laboratory is in ruins, with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Where do you want to look? There's nothing left in the cupboards. After some searching, you find the prototype parts that the researcher needs to assemble the sampling device. All that's left are scattered sheets of paper. An old generator sputters and ticks over. Alright, so we know not to go out over that. Even though we have a better hull, I don't think that we can afford to take too many hits. That's not spooky looking at all. Oops. Oh, hello again. What do you need? Excellent. Let me assemble a device for you. This should allow you to catch specimens from much greater depths. It's a little slow, but you may be able to make some improvements. Of course, right after I got the fish. Now I've deployed a repulsion machine that produces a bright light and emits a high-pitched noise. It should deter the creature from attacking, or enrage it. I'm not sure. Connected to the research outpost's generator, you will have to return and re-engage it every few hours. But other than that, it's completely automated. Oh, come on. Okay. I want to go turn in these fish. Hello? Game? There we go. Good game. Ooh, I can fish from these points now. I don't think I'm going to have room to hold it. Okie dokie then. And I might buy that piece of scrap metal while we are here. It's 425. I'll buy the research part. So it's coastal shallow, abyssal, oceanic mangrove, and shallow. So we have everything pretty much except for the troll net, which is fine, because the troll net just sort of allows us to catch fish passively. Alright, we're gonna rest, go pick up the sampling device. Ooh. Or not the sampling device, the repulsion device. Because we've also seen that red glowing light over there that did indicate a artifact spot the last couple of times we found one. Great, now take a look at this list of specimens. Remember, you'll want to install and activate the machine before attempting to collect these. You might also need to improve the equipment I gave you to catch some of these. Okie dokie. A giant amphipod, anglerfish, loose jaw, and a snailfish. So these two will need equipment upgrades for. These guys we should be able to catch outright. In fact, one of these guys was right here looking at the silhouettes. Those are creepy looking. It's like playing Tetris. Except I don't think I've ever seen a Tetris game where one's in-game life is on the line. Alrighty, off to the other research station we go. The researcher's repulsion machine could be connected to the outpost generator here. Small object rolls out from under the generator, covered in dried salt. Activate the machine? I don't know, do we want to see what's out there? Yeah, we can always reactivate it again. The repulsion machine hums and whirs to life. A few seconds later, a bright light shoots from the top, and an alarm begins blaring. The researcher said this should keep the creature at bay, for a time at least. Oop. Oh yeah, it's gone. Well, not gone, just farther down. Okay, so we can't fish those yet. Those are the amphipods. And we don't have the right equipment for this. So we need to upgrade to a device that will let us access stuff in the Hadal zone. And it's still going. Okay. That's cool. I guess that was lightning or something. I thought when I saw the flash that it meant the tower was down. So we're going to move you to storage, you to storage. This is Abyssal, Hadal, and Oceanic. This is Abyssal and Hadal. So I need $382. Nice. Missed a chance to get a trophy one there. Oh, and we had also finished a book. Haggling and bartering. 5% increased sell prices and 5% oh, that's not bad. So I think we've gotten a total of 15% in terms of that. Cool beans. A radiant squid. Hopefully it doesn't end up leaving any trace radiation on my boat. Though, given some of the things that we've seen, I'm pretty sure my boat might already be radioactive. Bottomless lines. So if we uninstall you, send you to storage. For the time being, uninstall you and send you to storage. Purchase you. And our friend is back up and swimming around. So we will have to reset the... That looks kind of like a gulper eel, which we needed for something, but I can't for the life of me remember what challenge we needed it for. Repulsion machine you installed is still connected to the generator. Activate the machine? Yes. Alrighty, let's try and get this show on the road. Those guys are kind of creepy looking. And I think that this is the other thing that we needed. It had looked like there was another... Ew. Alright, research tower. There it is. So we can take these out there, and that should be all except the anglerfish, which I forgot to grab before filling up my inventory with stuff. That's fine. The level of insanity that we're reaching is probably not fine. Because it's making the screen all... Pardon me. Right, sorry about that. In a world where everybody uses cell phones, having a home phone start ringing is weird. Speaking of cell phones, let me put mine on silent. What was I in the process of doing? Right, I was going to go look for an anglerfish. I have no idea where I am. And this tornado is just going to keep chasing me until I rest, isn't it? There we are. Oops. So not quite 100%, but not terrible. And our friend is back, so... That looks like scrap metal, which I need some of. I just don't have room for it currently. No room, no room. Where did we... It was over that way, I think. Is this too close? No. Right, I think that these guys down here might be anglerfish. Yep. And we only have room for 2. I apologize for that. I tried to hit the mute button, but when you're looking away from the keyboard, it's a little difficult to do. I have good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first? The bad news. The bad news is that the samples you retrieve from the basin have dangerously high counts of cellular mutations. The good news is that I've honed in on what's causing the abnormalities in the ecosystem. This all points to one thing. That thing in the basin is harmful to life at a cellular level. It damages everything around it, whether passively or with intent. I need to write up a report on my findings. Sorry, our findings, immediately. Maybe now they'll take me seriously. Oh, how rude of me. You've done all this for me, and I've not got much to say thank you with. You should have this. She opens a drawer and pulls out a book. Sheepishly, she hands it to you. This is something I wrote during my studies. I think it'll be useful to you. Thanks again for your help. I'd recommend that you avoid the area. It doesn't seem safe to be near the basin. Apparently, it doesn't seem safe for me to be trying to read today either. I don't think that we've gone to check up on our friend the builder yet, but I kind of want to go check out these islands here and see if there's anything. I don't think that we've stopped by them. Or maybe we did and I just don't remember. Because that's entirely possible. I don't really know about being out here at night, though. So it doesn't look like there's anything here. We can go check out this island and then head into the rickety pontoon area. Oh, crap. Is that a fish boat or is that a phantom boat? Oh, crap. Nope, nope, nope. I have no idea what that was. I don't want to know what that was. It tried to kill me. But other than that, it does not look like there's anything here. And something just slithered into the cargo hold. So I will have an infected fish to sell. Now, why are they still attacking me? I thought that they were going to be gone after the big vine things were sorted out. 3 cloth, 2 more boards, 1 more refined metal, and 1 metal scrap. We might be sleeping for a while, but I kind of want the insanity gone. So we're going to head out to Steel Point and maybe search around these islands here, because I don't think that we've really done that. I don't actually know if we've checked these islands over here, but maybe we have. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything around them, so maybe we hit these on the way on our first trip out to Twisted Strand. Oh, they did build a little house up here. That's cute. Hey, thanks again for helping me move out here. I've managed to get myself set up now. I found this while I was unpacking. You should take it. She hands you a book. The cover is dusty, but in otherwise good condition. If you ever need to use the dock or store stuff here, be my guest. That's nice. And I suppose it is kind of the least she could do after we hauled her and all of her building materials out here. Those are big sharks, but what's this? An SOS. I'm saved! Saved! Oh, you are a sight for these sore eyes. I washed up here. Oh, it must have be some 2 weeks ago now. We were in rough seas, and when a wave hit us broadside, I was jostled overboard and swept away. I thought my crew would come to find me by now, but yours is the first ship I've seen pass by here. Did the boys send you looking for me? Sure. That's a relief to hear. I thought for sure those sorry sacks would be halfway across the sea with my boat by now. Can you get me to Little Marrow, stranger? I should be able to catch them there when they next stop by. I need 6 spots. The castaway climbs aboard. We need to go to Little Marrow anyway to visit the treasure dealer and Blackstone Island over here to get rid of that bracelet thingy. Game. The sweet, rank smell of civilization. I thought I could never miss it. He turns to you. For someone who has just been saved, he seems gloomy. I've not got much on me, as you can imagine, and I have a feeling this isn't worth much anymore, for me, at least, but perhaps it'll be worth something for you. He removes a signet ring from his left hand and presses it into yours. It's emblazoned with a symbol of a captain's wheel. Yeah, I'll take it. On to better horizons, friend. Farewell. Storage. $694. I don't know if that one out there by Twisted Strand only needs one. No, not Twisted Strand, the other one. Anyway, you walk in and place the jewel-encrusted ring on a table by the collector. His eyes widen. We're certainly making excellent progress now, and I know what you're thinking. An item like this would fetch a fortune at any auction, but for us, its value transcends material wealth. Regardless, you are due a reward. Once more, he opens the book, dust pouring from the pages as he reads aloud. You begin to feel weak, but you're rooted to the spot, knees on the verge of buckling. As he finishes speaking, you feel blood rushing back to your legs. A strange feeling of power grows in your chest. We're so close. One more remains. I loathe to suggest it, but the abyssal plane on the approach to Devil's Spine is a likely candidate. See what you can find. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? Your inquiry is met with a piercing gaze. Why, of course, as human as you are. That doesn't help, buddy. I largely don't, but I read the seas. I see the swells that give shape to the formless. I hear the waves that whisper secrets to their witnesses. And I speak to the currents that hold a memory of all that they claim. The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its powers towards you. Is there one in particular you wish to know more about? This phrase instantly calls the closest shoal of fish, readying them for swift reaping. It can be heard from a great distance, so you need not be close to your victims. But the population is unlikely to recover from such vile trauma. Use it sparingly. I don't know if I'll be using that one. That one seems a little sketchy. Ow. And of course, now I need to go repair my boat. My boat, my boat. My kingdom for better driving skills. So 3 fabric, 1 refined metal still. And I forgot to sell this trinket the last time. And I didn't repair the boat while we were here. Squirrel brain today, apparently. Now, the question of the hour. Where was that? Was it down here somewhere? I think it might have been here. I'm kind of going the right direction. I don't know if we need multiple kinds of sharks. Nope. I do fine when I actually pay attention to what I'm doing. Hello? You're new. Maybe. I don't think there's been a fire here before. You undock next to an old rowboat. Somebody is here. He's hunched over by the campfire, muttering to himself. You cautiously approach. Did you throw it back? The book! I'm not seeing things. It's really you, isn't it? He turns away, wringing his hands. He speaks to the fire. It was him and his damned wife. They dredged up that old book, but something cloaked in fog followed it out, right through the boat. Boom! The man makes crude explosion noises and motions wide with his hands, still talking to the fire, as though pantomiming a story to a child. It spoke. It said it was coming for our breath, that we wouldn't be needing it soon, and then the darkness crashed down. An age later, some of us washed up on the shore, and him, still clutching that book. Throw it back, we cried, as the fog rolled ashore. We thought, surely it can still be undone. Silver and crimson, the book covered in her blood. Throw it back! The man closes his eyes tight as he holds back tears. His voice falls to a whisper. Please, the lighthouse keeper. She saw. She knows where it came from, where it needs to go. Silver and crimson, silver and crimson. He rocks back and forth, staring through the flames. Oh, so this is the old mayor. He's been mentioned once or twice. It cloaks that calamitous thing. It's evil. Haven't you felt it? She saw it all, that ruinous day. Ask her, beg her, tell her I... He trails off, his face collapsing in sorrow. Okay, buddy. This is definitely getting interesting. So we have something that we need to talk to the lighthouse keeper about, apparently. What the heck are you? A ghost shark. Huh. Oh. Rude. But at least those don't rot, so we know that. So we need 2 more. So the bronze wheeler and the blacktip reef shark, both of which look like they can be found around the Marrows. So we are going to do what any insane person would do, and Eldritch Warp our way back over here. So there is a bronze whaler. Blue mackerel. Oh, some cloth over there that we can dredge. Apparently we can't interact with that one. Unless I missed something. Oh, yeah, we already did that one. That's right. That's right. Was it down here? Or was it over here? Black tip reef shark. Nope. I hear one of those fish boats on our tail. So we are going to rest here. Hope that the stuff doesn't rot on us overnight. Oh, hello game. You slide the 4 sharks into the fissures, and they slip down out of sight. Moments later, you spot something rising towards the surface of the water. Ooh. An abyssal and a hadal rig. Hadal rig. So, same as this. But this kind of fits the aesthetic of everything else I've got going on. So we're going to go ahead and uninstall you, put you in storage. Alrighty then. Might as well see if we can pick up some more stuff while we're out here. Because this stuff will come in handy for the next round of upgrades, assuming that we can get some fabric. And we finished one of the new books. 15% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod. Yeah, that'll be nice. And what was the message that got picked up? My darling, I have found you at last. When you left, I was scattered to the winds, but now I feel almost whole again. There's just one thing left to do. Throw me back. So this is the second thing that we found referencing throwing something back. The first was the book that the guy has... that we're getting these weird powers from. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that ends up. We still have to finish this treasure map here. But I do think that I am going to go ahead and call stream for today. I do apologize that it was shorter. But like I said, there is stuff that I need to get done around the house. So that takes priority, unfortunately. Anyway, thank you very much to everyone who stopped by. It is greatly appreciated. I am going to try to stream again tomorrow, and hopefully that will be a bit of a longer one. And we might end up finishing up this game. I'm not sure. But anyway, we will see you then, and have a wonderful afternoon, evening, whatever time zone you're in. Bye-bye.